We're on a freeze frame here, and the subtitle says, "I've never considered policemen as fools until today." I'm just joking. That's not what the subtitle says, but I thought I'd have some fun. Jesus. Gotta rain on my parade, you wet blanket.
I got a funny feeling. I got a funny feeling. Yeah.
Hello, people. I am Jaby Koay, joined by Achara, the big silly Kirk, and we're looking. Okay, whisper. We're looking at DRISHYAM 2, the official teaser. This is a Malayalam teaser, and it stars Mohanlal as well as Jeethu Joseph. It's written and directed by Jeethu Joseph. Amazon title did not specify. Okay, so Amazon original movie. Wow, well, Amazon just taking over all the IPs. Okay, here we go.
ഇല്ല സാർ, ഞാനൊരിക്കലും പോലീസുകാരെ വിഡ്ഢികളായി കണ്ടിട്ടില്ല. മറിച്ച് ജനങ്ങളുടെ സംരക്ഷകരായി മാത്രമേ കണ്ടിട്ടുള്ളൂ. അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ സാറും ഈ പോലീസ് സ്റ്റേഷനും എന്നെ സംരക്ഷിക്കുമെന്ന് ഞാൻ ഉറച്ചു വിശ്വസിക്കുന്നു.
Oh, that's the same one from the first movie.
Well, you would imagine they would carry on, right?
This is interesting. It's been a while since I've watched it, but I think they're bringing back all the same actors.
Mohanlal, right on the eyes. Oh.
The resumption?
The resumption.
What does that word mean?
I don't think I've ever heard that word before, resumption.
The resumption for my consumption. Okay.
Like resuming the story, is it? I mean, it looks like I haven't watched the movie.
Obviously.
But it looks like it's picking up again where it left off.
Resumption means the action of beginning something again after a pause or interruption.
Okay.
It has been quite a while since I've seen the film, so let me do my best to recall, because I had every intention of watching the Ajay Devgn one. By the way, excited to see the Ajay Devgn adaptation of this. Also an Amazon Prime original, just kidding. It's been so long since I've watched it, but what I remember was the first hour was heavily focused on the familial life. There's a lot of just random conversation of just the family, almost like the beginning of Godfather. Like the first 40 minutes, it felt like, was just getting you settled into knowing who all these people are. And oh my God, it's been so long. But I remember Mohanlal, he had like a video store or something, like, where he just was frequently watching Born Identity. Because of that, he somehow, through osmosis, developed this skill to be like a detective in a way, and was able to solve this mystery. I can't remember what that mystery was, but I just remember the latter half after intermission was so much more interesting than the first half of the film. It got really, really good. I'd have to watch my review again because it's been so long since I've watched it. I just remember not being happy with how long that first hour was. I was just like, it didn't need that much preamble to get into the story because all the interesting stuff is after that. I remember feeling like they could have condensed that. But it seems like they're keeping in line with what made that movie special for people. So I'd imagine that this is more than likely going to be also a 3-hour film, also with a very long preamble of like 45 minutes to introduce you to all the characters and whatnot and get you up to speed with what makes this character special and what skills he's going to apply in the latter half of the story. I think that it ultimately came down to everything being resolved at something being inside the police station, almost like a what's his name? Who's the poet that wrote a bunch of dark stories? He wrote
Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah, it was almost like Edgar Allan Poe. Like there's something inside the floor of the police station. I can't remember. It's been so long. I might be making some of this up. It's all vague now because it's been so long. But it'll all come back when I watch the Ajay Devgn adaptation. Keep going back to that. Obviously, you can't really ascertain a whole lot from that, right?
No, because they weren't really giving a lot, and obviously I haven't watched the first one, so I don't really have anything to draw off it. All I know is just what you've told me and what I remember from editing it, which also was a long time ago. But I get the feeling that he's now in trouble. I don't know if when he discovered whatever the heck he discovered in the first movie, if there was any controversy or any danger, because the trailer is giving me like nervous vibes. Like these people seem to be potentially in danger and Mohanlal is coming to the police now, and it seems like he's almost apologetic, like he did their job for them, they should have known. And then here he comes and he's like, hey, you know, no disrespect to you, I really need you to protect me and my family now.
Yeah.
Because we're in danger. And I'm sure something's gonna happen and it's gonna turn around and then Mohanlal is gonna like figure it out or just kick major ass in some way.
No, it wasn't that kind of a movie, as I
Okay.
recall. I mean, again, it's been so long since I've watched it. It was when Raw 2.0 moved to LA, which was a while ago.
Several years ago,
Because
yeah.
when I remember, because that was the very first Indian film he'd ever seen. Like, he came to LA and I asked him, could you watch some Indian films and review them with me? And he said, sure, and that was the very first one.
I want to see what the Amazon Prime description says.
After 7 years, George Kuti is coming back. Here is the resumption.
Nothing much, really. Great.
Here, let me,
Thanks, Amazon Prime India.
let me
That's
pull-
a great
okay,
synopsis.
Okay, let me just pull the DRISHYAM. A man goes to extreme lengths to save his family from punishment after the family commits an accidental crime. So,
Oh, was
yeah.
he lying then?
It was a mistake. It wasn't actually his family that committed the crime. And he had to go and resolve like how, who, what, all that stuff on his own.
Was it something to do with his daughter?
Yes.
I think I walked into the room while you guys were watching it and I like vaguely remember a scene where like his daughter was crying or something.
Yeah.
And there was like a big mistake.
But anyway, yeah, it's fun. You guys, if you haven't seen the first DRISHYAM, I recommend it. Maybe it's unfair to say, but if you're not used to watching Malayalam films, or at least this kind of Malayalam film, just know that first 40 minutes there's a lot of dialogue. And as a foreigner, as someone who's not used to watching that region of cinema, where is this going? Is the question that you are asking yourself a lot while watching it. If you're used to Bollywood or if you're used to Hollywood, you have to sort of just, you know,
Just let it be.
let it be. Yeah, it's almost like French cinema in a way. You just sort of have to let it wash over you, and then
Yeah.
eventually it'll get going.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, that was kind of our experience with Kumbalangi Nights as well. It's like, just chill. It'll be fine. Like, just let the story unravel, let it wash over you, and experience it
Yeah.
in the moment.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Yeah.
Kumbalangi Nights certainly had that element, I would say, but it wasn't as long. It didn't overstay its welcome at all, and so that was one of the things that I liked about Kumbalangi Nights is it did what it needed to do and moved on. You guys, let me know your feelings in the comments below, what you think, if you're excited about this. I would imagine the way they tease this, they gave you enough to be excited about. You got Mohanlal, you got the fact that the story's continuing, you got all the necessary elements, and I'm fairly certain that you're seeing a lot of familiar faces in that teaser. Again, not to beat this, what is it, beat a dead horse. What is it?
Flog a dead.
Flog a dead
Yes,
baby? What? Dead horse.
correct.
It's beat a dead horse here, that's what they say.
Oh,
Yeah.
thought it was flog. But beat, same, but different land.
Glad to see Mohanlal's back, and hopefully no one got corona while making this movie. I mean, that's the best one can hope for. You know, with all the teasers and trailers dropping, that's the thing I wonder about. I'm like, when did they make this movie? And how did they do it with no one getting sick? If it was made recently.
I wonder if this was made maybe
Pre-lockdown?
Pre-lockdown.
Yeah.
And, you know, a lot of films have had to kind of rethink their distribution plans.
Yeah,
and
they're
so they're like, okay, fine, we'll just release on Amazon Prime Video instead of the cinemas. And if it does well, like I know some films are also, you know, after having their debut on OTT platforms, are also having a cinematic release, like if they're a good film.
Yeah, cool. I just want to see real quick if the actors are the same. So, here, this is DRISHYAM 1, this is DRISHYAM 2. Mohanlal, Meena, Ansiba is there.
Yes.
Esther Anil is there. So I was right, yeah, Siddiqui is there. Yeah, a number of the same actors are back. So that's why they were showing you those faces to let you know, oh, we brought all these people back from the first movie to reprise the roles in the second film.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely hitting that resumption part of it. I'm just wondering if it's like literally picking up right where it left off, which is interesting considering 7 years has passed since the movie has been made, or if they're allowing for 7 years or however many years have also elapsed in the story. I don't know how old the daughters were in the movie. but-
If I were to guess, I would say they allowed 7 years to lapse in the story.
yeah, because
that makes
especially
sense.
when actors are young, it's really hard.
You guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Let us know your feelings in the comments below. How excited are you on a scale of 1 to 1 million? I am Jaby Koay. This is
Achara Kirk.
Peace out.